So I've been getting a lot of messages on what cheating looks like. Is it wrong for me to befriend someone of the opposite sex that my spouse does not know about and my spouse is not privy to our relationship? Is it wrong for me to exchange messages, pictures, text, whatever, with someone of the opposite sex via social media, Instagram, Snapchat, wherever, that my spouse may or may not be okay with? Is it wrong for me to be liking and commenting on attractive people of the opposite sex that my spouse may or may not be okay with? What exactly am I doing wrong? What is cheating? So first things first, as a couple, you guys have to talk and discuss exactly what your hard limits are, because everyone has their hard limits. This is what is okay with me. This is what is not. You have to have that discussion with your spouse, because that is what sets the tone for your relationship. What works for one couple may or may not work for another. What works for one person may not work for the other. Once you agree on what those limits are, now we can talk about if it's cheating. Okay, so now that we've talked about what cheating actually looks like for you as a couple, let's dive a little deeper. Why are you okay with having a friend of the opposite sex that your spouse does not know about? How would you feel if the shoe was on the other foot? Would that make you feel secure in your relationship? Why do you feel the need to comment or make likes on posts that you see of someone from the opposite sex, typically gyrating, naked, whatever the case may be? Why are you okay with that? Instead of just scrolling by and liking it in your mind, why do you have to publicly like this or make a comment on this person's post? How is that going to affect your spouse? Surely you've talked about this. Why do you think it's okay to send secret pictures and messages to someone you're having an emotional connection with outside of your spouse? The real questions are those, because if you can answer those questions honestly about why you felt the need to sneak around, then you'll know the truth about whether or not it's cheating.